கற்று கரவை கனங்கள் பலகரந்து செற்றார் திரளடிய சென்று செருச் செய்யும் குத்தமுன்னில்லாத கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே புற்றரவல்குல் புனமையிலே போதராய் சுற்றத்து தோழிமார் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின்முற்றம் புகுந்து முகில்வண்ணன் பேர்பாட சிற்றாதே பேசாதே செல்வப் பெண்டாட்டி நீ எற்றுக்கு உறங்கும் பொருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். This verse or Pasuram, Andal tries to address her friend whom she is trying to wake up as the daughter of a very, very rich man. So she has got various people from various genres being her friends and joining her. So here she begins. Katru karavai kanangal palakarandu. So she talks about the variety of natural breeds of cattle that this person has. Katru karavai kanangal pala. So this is very akin to the Lord's qualities which have been bucketed. Asankheya Kalyana Guna Ganam, tells Bhagavad Ramanuja. He tells that the qualities of the Lord have been bucketed into various groups. Guna Ganam. Guna is the quality, attribute. Gana is that particular community. So likewise, Katru Karavai Kanangal Pala Karandu. By letting the calves have their share of milk and then consuming that milk, Pala Karandu, Shetrar Tiralariya Shendra Sherichayum. But look at the man. The rich man has had loads of cows grouped into various categories, and he of course is being very humane by letting the calves consume the milk and then takes the milk. On one side, this shows his magnanimity, his generosity, his humane behavior, and on the other side, Shetrar Tiralariya Shendra Sherichayum. If someone is an impediment to his progress, if someone is being an antisocial element, Shetrar Tiralariya Shendru, to that person this man goes. Tiralariya Shendru Sherichayum. To that the commentator asks, who is the befitting example? To which he says it is Rama. Rama did not wait for Ravana to venge. He took the battalion of the monkey army to Lanka by building the Nalasetu, went to his land, showed that if I have righteousness on my side, I can defeat you even in your very own land. Shetrar Tiralariya Sendru Sherichayum. To that Kovala, to that rich man who has the magnanimity and the humane behavior as well as the valor and the courage to take on, to that man, you are the daughter. குற்றம் ஒன்று இல்லாத கோவலர்த்தம் பொற்கொடியே. Porkodiye, you are like Mahalakshmi because you are as gold hued as her. Hiranya Varnam Harinim. Porkodiye, you are like Kodi, creeper, Lata. So you have all the curvatures that have been mentioned in the Samudrika Lakshana Shastram. You are very charming and you are very pleasing to look at. Kutram ondrillada kovalar. Despite being a person who can fight the war against the person who is antisocial, he is still without a blemish, he is still without a flaw. Kutram ondru kuda illada. The one who does not have even a single flaw, blemishless. Kutram ondrillada kovalar tam porkodiye. You are the daughter, the golden hued daughter who resembles a creeper. Putru aravu algul punamayile podarai. So for this, one of the commentators gives a very interesting illustration. He tells, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which was earlier called Dharmakshetram, Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, tells Vyasacharya. How did it become a Dharmakshetram? Because after having won over a large set of Kshatriya kings, especially the Haihayas, Kartavirya Arjuna, Parashurama or Bhargavarama bequeathed a lot of wealth in the form of land and gold. At one point in time, when he wanted to relinquish all of this to an able person, he called Kashyapa Maharshi. Kashyapa Maharshi did not want to take away the land which Parashurama owned, for it was all blood stained. But he couldn't deny, because he knew that Parashurama was so wrathful and vengeful that he would kill even Kashyapa. So he said, I will come to the right place. So they came over to the place, and that is when Parashurama said, I will go take bath and come before I give you this in Dhanam. And that interim period, Kashyapa saw an anthill in which was a female snake. So its male counterpart had gone elsewhere, and another male wanted to have a relationship with this female snake. It tried entering the crevice of this anthill and wanted to have a relationship with the female snake. The female snake warned. Despite that, the male snake entered, and in a second it got torn into pieces and it was splattered all over through the crevice. So the male snake died because it didn't do dharmam. So this land was so holy that even if a person wants to commit adharmam, it will bring an end to him. So Kashyapa was so happy that he could take away the land from Parashurama, though it would have been obtained in the not in the righteous way, because the land was so holy. That became Dharma Kshetram. So when the snake got into that crevice, its huge hood gets condensed and it manages to get into the hole. Likewise, you may be broad in your chest, but you may be very thin in your hip. So as you come and embrace me, you're going to close yourself like the hood of a snake. Putru aravu algul punamayile podarai. Why is the mile comparison coming? Because it is believed in Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam that the Lord, who is Vishnu, Narayana, is like the peacock who opens his plumage, his beautiful set of feathers, to showcase that and dance before Mahalakshmi, who is the peahen. So here is that comparison being made to the peacock family. Punamayile podarai, Shutrattu Torimar Yellarum Vandu. Look at the friends from all the neighborhood have come. Ninmutram Puhunda Muhilvannan Perpada. They have come to sing praises of Muhilvannan Perpada. Shitrade, Peshade, Shelva Pendati. You are not showing any sign of movement. Maybe you're very rich, you've been sophisticated, you're brought up in a posh atmosphere. But get out of it, join us. Shetrade, Pesade, Shelva Pendati, Nietukum, Urangum Porulelo Embavai. Despite me telling you all these reasons, for what reason are you still sleeping? Come over, join us, and let us all sing the praises of the Lord as we go as a Bhagavata Goshti, called Andal in this 11th Pasuram.
Katru Karavai Kanangal Pala Karandu. Katru Karavai Kanangal Pala Karandu. Chetra Tiralaliya Sindru சுற்றத்து தோழிமார் எல்லாரும் வந்து சுற்றத்து தோழிமார் எல்லாரும் வந்து நின் முற்றம் புகுந்து முகில் வண்ணன் பேர் பாட நின் முற்றம் புகுந்து முகில் வண்ணன் பேர் பாட சிற்றாதே பேசாதே செல்வ பெண்ணாடி நீ சிற்றாதே பேசாதே செல்வ பெண்ணாடி நீ எற்று கூறல்கும் பொருளேலோர் எம்பவர் எற்று கூறல்கும் பொருளேலோர் எம்பவர்
நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனிதானிதி நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனிதானிதி ரிதீம் ரிதீம் நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனிதானிதி ரிதீம் ரிதீம் நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனிதானிதி
பக்தி மார்க்கத்துக்கு வித்திட்டது யார்?
தனதிரனா தஜனுதீம் தனதிரனா
தமிழ் மொழியை வளர்த்தது யார்?
தனதிரனா தனதிரனா
நாம் கற்க வேண்டியது யாது?
நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனிதானிதி ததிரனா
இவ்வனைத்துக்கும் விடை ஆழ்வார்களும் அவர்கள் கொடுத்த திவ்ய பிரபந்தமுமே ஆகும்.
நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனிதானிதி
ஆழ்வார்களின் வாழ்க்கை வரலாறும்
திரனா தத்தீம் தஜனுதீம் திரனா
அவர்கள் அருளிச் செய்த பாசுரங்களில் உள்ள அழகும்
தனனனனதிரு ததா
அந்த அழகுக்கு மேலும் அழகு சேர்க்கும் வியாக்கியானங்களும்
ததானி ததியனி தொந்திர ததானி ததியனனி தனததி
அந்த பாசுரங்களால் பொலிவு பெறும் திவ்ய தேசங்களும்
தனததி பிரதகிடதீம் ருத்ரதகிடதீம் தான
இவ்வனைத்தையும் ஒருங்கிணைக்கும் வகையே அபினவ பாடசாலா வழங்கும் பிரபந்த சாரபோதனி, a comprehensive e-course.
நாதிரு தொந்திர ததியனி
மேலும் விவரங்களுக்கு kindly visit www.desikadaya.org/aep. வாரீர் பக்தி தமிழில் இணைவோம்.